Hi guys, this is Mark Shawson, the Pattern Trader, and usually I'm not at a loss for words, but frankly the events in the marketplace in the last 24 hours have simply been breathtaking, and it's difficult to know where to start. In my Sunday weekly video report that comes out just a few hours before the market open, in the open position management, was several long positions in British pound versus New Zealand dollar on the long side, and several positions that we had established over the course of the last couple of weeks short the dollar yen. Now, these are two trades that I've been talking about for the last several weeks, the last several months, and even the last several years. We saw these trades explode last night in reaction to the events surrounding the coronavirus, and also the meltdown that occurred following the OPEC meeting over the weekend, where benchmark crude oil dropped 20% overnight. Also, the Dow Jones was down 1,000 points in the overnight market. Today, the Dow Jones triggered the halt mechanisms as it went down and plunged 2,000 points at one point. It's still very early in the session. Don't know where this is going to go, but in the last couple of weeks, with the background of the noise and the volatility of Corona, I've been advising our members that the safe havens, if there is such a thing, was to sit and camp out long pound versus New Zealand dollar, and also camp out short dollar yen. Now, to my mind, the reason why I thought these were safety trades was based on the observation of long-term, what I call governing price patterns. And to my mind, a governing price pattern indicates where the trajectory of that market is going to go after the pattern has been established. Now, in the case of the dollar versus the Japanese yen, I saw a governing double top price pattern at 126 in around the 2015 timeframe. Now, even though this was 5 years ago, to my mind, that governing price pattern informed me as to what the trajectory of the market was going to be. And about 2 weeks ago, we had this false move from about 108 to 112 in dollar yen. And I was advising our members not to take a swing at that pitch. Don't get long this thing. I thought it was a trap. And then when I saw a turn, I advised our members to get short at 110.21, and then a few days later at 110.11. And we closed out our trades around the 102 handle last night, making cumulatively 1,500 pips on those short dollar yen positions. Now, similarly, I saw a governing double bottom price pattern in the pound versus New Zealand dollar in the late 2016, early 2017 timeframe. And on the basis of this, I've been advising our members to get long pound New Zealand. And in last night's email, in the Sunday email, we had positions going into the trading session. It closed around the 205 area. We got long around 203, and pound New Zealand shot to 218 in last night's session, triggering our take profits at 211.87 and making about 1,500 pips on those open positions in pound versus New Zealand dollar. So frankly, this is the biggest one-day haul in the history of the pattern trader. So in the last several weekly video reports, I've been advising members to get short dollar yen, get long pound New Zealand. I've been camping out in those trades, and we hit the take profit on both those trades and took cumulatively over 3,000 pips on long pound New Zealand trades, short dollar yen trades, which meant that if you put $1,000 down, you would have made $30,000 in just a few weeks, despite all of the background confusion, noise, and panic. So this is what I do via our video report, my Sunday email. Show people what the governing pattern is, how you can get set up for these big trades. Typically the weekly video report is available on our website for several $100s. And now through a link that you'll see side by side with this video, you can elect to check it out. Check out my weekly video report for any price you want to pay. So you get to determine the value, and whatever you want to pay, we will accept. So just go to the link and check it out. You have absolutely nothing to lose. My trading methodology has been hitting it out of the park. My whole premise is that the market is a discounting mechanism, that price is ahead of events. So even though we saw this huge outlier of Corona, to my mind, the Corona was just the catalyst to send the markets in the direction they were always headed. And to me, I can think of no better example than pound versus New Zealand dollar that has been going up since I saw the double bottom in 2017. It's up over 4,000 pips since that double bottom was established. And similarly in dollar yen. Dollar yen has been collapsing to 101 from the 126 area 5 years ago. We've gone down $25,000 for every $1,000 you bet in that time frame based on a very simple governing pattern. This is what I talk about. This is what I illustrate in my weekly video reports each week, and I encourage you to check it out. So again, you can download the weekly video report for any price you want to pay. So until next time, I wish you a healthy and prosperous trading day.